Hi everyone, it's Carrie. We are at Costco in Claremont, Florida. We're going to go in and see what's new. I've got a couple things I've got to grab today. We're still trying to get the place here set up. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back everyone. I am happy that you're all here. How is everyone's day going? I hope you're all having a good day. So right up front, we're just going to jump into their deals. They've got $30 off of the Kohler trash can, $70. If a few of you have watched my videos for a while, you know I've been kind of like, oh my gosh, why are the price of trash cans so expensive? But here's a deal. We also have a Dewalt fan. This is $65. I own a large Dewalt fan in our garage. I detail cars for my hobby. Just fun fact. However, I love the fan. That's a smaller version of the one that I have. It's just great in the heat. And the wet dry vac, also a pretty amazing unit. So we've got some outdoor canopies here. That is $130. It's a nice, large, sturdy looking canopy. Let's see here, size wise, I think that's like 13 by 13. And then for $40 over here, we've got this really nice, and I'll show you what the chair looks like in a minute, but they've got them in containers like this. It's this color green. And bear with me, the store was super busy today, so I was just kind of working around a little bit, but that's what the chair looks like in the box, and we'll show you what it looks like set up here. It's got a cool little side table to it. I thought that was a pretty neat chair. And they have an outdoor camping grill. Are any of you into camping? This is $250. Are you guys tent campers, RV campers? I would probably need a cabin or something. We used to tent camp when we were kids, and a couple storms and things like that. It's not my favorite anymore. So we've got $50. We've got the Lasco Super Fan. This one here pushes quite a bit of air. They've got the cordless spin scrubber. It is on sale. Have any of you tried this? I've heard really good things about it. It's $40. And we've got some fun for the water here. This looks like, I'm going to call this a boogie board. It's probably called something else. Oh no, it is. It's a boogie board. Yay, it's $25. I actually called it the right thing. The Big Joe, this is the Kona hammock. We've used some of the Big Joe products before when we had a pool. This one's $40. I do like their products. We've got a pretty good deal on toothbrushes here. We've got $11 for this big pack. It's $4 off. We've got the Miss Myers pack back. This is a 3-pack. So that is $16. And then we have the Zevos. This is one of my favorite little things to use in the house if you live in an area that has little flying bugs that like to sneak inside. This is $32. And they've got a lot of the Duracells on sale right now, $18. These are kind of cool. I don't think I've seen this brand before. So $14, you get your 2-pack of cold, they'll hold your drinks cold or hot. $24. I think this is pretty neat. It's a beverage for entertaining. Beverage dispenser, sorry about that. And I've not seen this before either, so $70. It's a brushless motor electric drill. They have a lot of the Titan items on sale, so if you've been waiting for or watching for the Titan coolers, we'll get some more of those a little bit later, but they are on sale. As are the sheets. Sorry, I was working around some people there. $21 on the king size. They had a variety of patterns. We've got the queen size, mostly in the same patterns. And those are $16. And then we've got the twin XL sheet sets over here, and those are going to be $11.99. I do like this pattern. That kind of look like little fish to me. It's really cool. We've got some Columbia outdoor blankets. These are $15. They had a variety of patterns. And then we've got some really good sun hats over here. We've got 2 different styles. So this one here is on sale for $10. And then there was a price tag up there for like $22, but that was not for these. So we've got $15 on the Maui and Sons hats. Sorry about that. There was like one extra price tag. The Cascade hammock, I thought that was the extra price tag, but it's not. I checked. This comes in at right about $31. They didn't have a price tag out for those hammocks. And we've got this really cool. It folds up. So we've got the chair and the table. They're separate. So the chair is $60. The table is $27. So these I thought were super cool. They're mesh backpacks. How great would that be for the beach? Those are $40. All the water would drain out, sand, stuff like that. We've got some stadium seats by Cascade. Those are $30. And we still have the stainless steel coffee set. These are some of my favorite things to have outdoor for entertaining. They're little fans that you can put near your food if you get, you know, little summer pests that like to come by and try to share. Those are $19 for the 2-pack. And then the American flags, those are $34. And we've got some citronella candles here. These are in a concrete type feeling base. It's a 2-pack for $20. And they've got the Callaway 2-pack. These are your golf umbrellas. I like these if you're going to be outside for a while. $30. It just gives you a really good shield from the rain. And if you're into pickleball, they've got the premium pickleball sets. How many of you play pickleball? Let me know in the comments. $30. It seems like all the new neighborhoods have the pickleball courts. So this is $229. We actually purchased this desk months back and love it. So these I thought were pretty cool. They're called My Tag-alongs. They look like they are for traveling, for so your little suitcase organizing set here. It's $30. Kind of take a look at that a little bit more in depth. So you've got a couple different ways that you can use that. And it's an 8-piece set. They've got a lot of the bagalinis in a few different styles. So this one is the backpack. And these hold laptop sleeves. You've got your RFID chip protection. These are $50 and they come in a few different colors, the burgundies, the creams, and the black. This is more like a shoulder bag, like a purse. I think that one's pretty cool too. That burgundy color, it's more of a berry. It's really pretty. Let's put that back there. And they've got that one also in 3 colors, and that one is $60. And for $40, they've got the crossbody one. I'm super interested in this one. I think I might grab myself one. We're in and out of the theme parks here a lot, and I gotta tell you, although it's super fun, there's always people in there just doing, you know, there's just people everywhere doing crazy stuff. But having that RFID protection is pretty good, because we've heard of people getting their IDs stolen while in line because there's so many people. It gets crowded, you never know who's doing what. I like the peach colored one. These candles, they crack me up every time I see them. They are $50. They are so gigantic. So it is 135 ounces. Has 200 burn hours. That's going to need to come with a fire extinguisher. Sorry, it is such a huge candle. It's huge. Anyhow, they have the lanterns back, and they've got them in a gray. It's kind of a gray finish instead of the black finish that they had before. Those are super cute. They have the Nespresso also on sale. I've been waiting for this one to go on sale. It is $140. And then we have the NutriBullet also on sale. I'll show you that one a little bit later in the video. We've got the Tramontina cookware. We've got the Tramontina steak knife set. That one's a 6-piece. So $120 for the cookware and $17 for the steak knives. And we've got some Pyrex over here. We've got Hello Kitty and we've got Stitch. These are $18. They're 8 pieces. All the Stitch stuff is because there's a new Lilo and Stitch movie coming out. In fact, today, the 23rd. I'm a huge Lilo and Stitch fan, and actually I am here today to get this bed, the king size one. It is $600. Queen size was $450. That was the Casper. We've got some outdoor rugs. They've got 6 patterns on these, and they are on sale. So we've got $55. That for a 7x10 rug, that's a pretty good purchase. And that Kohler faucet is $150 in 2 different finishes. And then they have their quilts. These are their quilt sets. They have them in, so they're $60 for the king size set. Sorry about that. And I apologize, my voice is still not itself yet. It's just not feeling the weather change. So we've got the gray and white. We've got a really cool blue and white. And then we have this really pretty green. It's like a nice soft sage green. And they have king, they have queen. Your queen is $50. And then we've got some really pretty little, this one's a king. They've got them in different sizes too, but these are your quilt sets. And these are in, I would say, more fun colors. These are $50 for the kings, and they come in 3 different patterns. And then the queen set is $40. Are you guys like kind of team quilt or comfort, like big puffy comforters? We've got some down alternatives. It says it's a king size. It was funny. It was wrapped up so small I thought it was a throw blanket. So that is $28, and they had a variety of patterns. They had that pretty blue floral, and they have this one here. It's a cream background with our peaches, our pinks, our greens, our daisies. They're really kind of that buttery soft material. So there's the blue floral. I see we've got some butterflies. We've got a plaid. We've got this cream. It's a good neutral. This one is $25 for the queen size, and then we have $18 for the twins. And the blue one, that navy blue, I thought that was pretty cool too. I found some more trash cans back here. This is a 2-pack. It is $37. That's actually a really good deal for those compared to what I've been shopping for individual trash cans, especially for them to be the stainless steel like that. And then we have the larger Simple Human. This one has 2 sides to it, so you can do your recycle and your trash. It is $100. And if you've been watching a while, you know I'm a huge fan, so $24. I'm a huge fan of battery operated LED lights. It's just in addition to what else we have in our house. So it charges with the USB on the side, and this one is a touch, so you'll see I kind of like go through and turn it, 3 different brightness levels. And that's a 2-pack. I love those. And then we've got the Mikasa. These are a little more heavyweight. They typically end up having these in gold and black. And those are kind of like you would put them on your tabletop. We've got some more Moen faucets on sale. So if you're doing any little renovations this weekend, $55, those were 2 finishes. And $80, they've got the American Standard Slimline garbage disposal. They've got some Polywood here, some Adirondack chairs. These are $140, so not quite yet on sale. They've got the Fiskars trimmers. I have this exact set. I love it. It is $20 for that 2-pack. And then I thought it was really cool to see all of the citrus trees inside the stores. We've got grapefruit. We've got some lime. We've got lemon. We've got, these are tangerines in here. We don't have this level of citrus obviously in our stores in Texas, and with our high winds and storms, it's kind of hard for us to manage. I feel like anytime I've done a lemon tree, it blows the flowers off before I get the lemons, just because we had so much wind and storms. We've got some hoses on sale over here. This one is 100 feet. It is $23. That's a pretty good deal for a big sturdy hose like that. I think I was talking solar yard lights with someone in the comments, and I had mentioned that I actually like getting my solar lights from Costco. I've also purchased them from Sam's Club and had pretty good luck. My Costco ones have always lasted years, so if you're looking for something, maybe give these a try. These Tommy Bahamas, this set here is $30. And I think these are pretty cool. I love when I see these in front of people's houses because they put that really pretty pattern on the sidewalk. And those are $30 for that 4-pack. I'm sorry, that's a 5-pack. Yeah, there were 5 in there. So we've got the little bird feeders here. It has the little camera in it. It's $80. You can watch the birds come up and eat. We bought something like this for my mother-in-law for Mother's Day, and she loves it. We've got some Greenworks. We've got the battery operated rechargeable. We've got the leaf blower, $230, and we have the edger is $200. And we've got some Pyrex snap. It's called Snapware, sorry about that. And then we've got the Tupperware. It's the rotisserie chicken holder. I thought this was pretty cool and very spot on for Costco to be selling such a thing. I feel like many of us go there for our rotisserie chickens. And then here was the NutriBullet. I had forgot to add this in the video earlier, but this was also on sale. And we've got the it cleans the floors and mops the floors. I've not seen this brand before. It's called Robo Rock. If you want to grab that QR code, if this is something you're interested in, you could do some more research online. It is $500. And just in case you need a Norelco shaver, that was also on sale. I didn't show that image, but I thought this was a pretty cool vacuum and mopper. And then here are the Titan coolers back here. So this one is a cooling tote. And they had it in a few different colors, kind of that leathery material. And those are $15. And then we've got the lunch packs over here in 3 colors, black, gray, and royal blue. These are $20. They're not on sale. This is a sturdy feeling lunch pack, to be honest with you. Then we've got, these were the Titan backpacks. These were the ones that I think were up in the front of the store, but that's what you can put inside, so you can actually like picnic with it. It says that it has 2 ice walls inside that backpack. Let me just double check if these were the same one. That green is pretty cool. Let me move it over here. $33 for those backpacks. And the tennis balls, they've got those $47 if you're needing tennis balls. And with that, everyone, we are going to head out. They still have plenty of summer things. They've got goggles, life jackets, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Have a great day, everyone.